Hey, okay. Hey.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Scotty Show. Tonight we're gonna be reacting to Saramalacara. Is it Heraldica? Heraldica. I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe I pronounced that wrong, but I know y'all been asking me to react to the album that she had dropped, and I think this one dropped in 2024. So I'm gonna check this out, see what it sounded like, man. I do fuck with, like, you know, the recent reactions that I've done of her music and Roju and all them, man. Shout out to Spain and shout out to Argentina. But yeah, I'm gonna just get into this, man. Off rip, man. You already know what the deal is, man. It's the Scotty Show. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all. Let's get into it. First, I'm gonna get into his intro. Let's get it. All right, we got the jungle mix going off rip. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I like the jungle mix. Jungle mix always reminds me of like Dreamcast and like early, like, you know, PS2 games. More on the side of like Dreamcast and Nintendo 64 and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of jungle mix. It also reminds me of like Toonami, Code Lyoko and stuff like that. Definitely like Wolf Rain. If you guys ever watched like Wolf Rain with like the old like Toonami animes and stuff like that. And if y'all was watching Toonami back in like the early 2000s, bro, you know what I'm talking about, bro. And if you was watching the animes that came on Adult Swim, you know what I'm talking about in the early 2000s. But we're gonna get into the next song, Mas Feliz. Definitely getting the vibes of like the jungle mix, like pop rock type vibe with this, man.
Cuando más feliz era, cuando
fire. I fuck with it. I like it. Like I said, like it reminds me of like the early 2000 vibes of like jungle mix, pop punk, what did I say, punk rock? Nah, more like pop rock. You know what I'm saying? More like jungle mix pop rock, in my opinion. Definitely alternative. So, we'll get into the next song, Tumblr. Let's get it.
Tengo mi oro pero busco el diamante. Mi barrio el skatepark, sangre el olor. No como me olvido, siento el temblor. En invierno me siento triste, no sé explicarte. De poder buscando en internet como matarme. No quiero que mamá me encuentre ni que vea mi Tumblr. No quiero que vea mi Tumblr. Sangre, mira son partes. Mi style bufano como Sasuke. Siempre quiero que todo sea como antes, como antes.
Hey, that's fire. Me style like it's like her. She said her style's like Sasuke. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, bro, shout out Sasuke. Even though Sasuke wasn't my favorite Naruto character, my favorite Naruto character is Rock Lee and Guy Sensei, bro. The power of youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? We make it off the muscle, off hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no special moves. We don't need no extra power buff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats, and we're gonna run 1,000 miles to get the what we need to get to, man. But yeah, I like the Naruto reference in this though.
Mira son partes y está bufano como Sasuke. Siempre quiero que todo sea como antes, como antes, como antes. Eléctrico oscuro, Vampire Hunter. Ellos me dan lástima y eso me parte. Soy fiel a mi core, soy mi mártir. Probando drogas nuevas, eso es muy fácil. Perdiendo el tiempo en la esquina fue mi golden time. Si me traiciona de nuevo le hago bla bla bla. Drip, hoodie negra y una máscara. Leo fantasía, me he visto con el traje. Están revistiándome las letras. Historia fuck, ya tengo muchas. Ya no me llena nada y vuelvo para atrás. Tomando pastillas una vez más. Hace tiempo vivo rápido y pienso poco. No me decido si ángel o demonio. No me decido si ángel o demonio. No me decido si ángel o sangre. Mira su partes y está bufano como Sasuke. Siempre quiero que todo sea como antes, como antes, como antes. Sangre, mira su partes y está bufano como Sasuke. Siempre quiero que todo sea como antes. No quiero que vea mi Tumblr.
Hey, honestly, I still fuck with Tumblr because Tumblr is like the only thing that's like, honestly, Tumblr is the closest thing that motherfuckers can get to MySpace, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why, but like Tumblr reminds me of MySpace for some reason. And maybe that's because like Tumblr was around the same time as like MySpace and like Twitter and shit. But like Tumblr is like literally the closest thing that we can get to MySpace, in my opinion. I believe that. We'll get to the next song, Humo. If you ever played Tekken, or if you ever played like Final Fantasy, or like I don't want to say Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is more like fucking death metal and rock and shit. If you ever play like Tekken, Sonic, Final Fantasy, anything like that, you hear a beat like this come on and you don't get lit, bro, there's something wrong with you. No, like it's crazy. Like you cannot watch any type of anime and then you hear a song like this come on and be like, oh yeah, I don't fuck with this. Or like you don't hear a beat like this come on and be like, yeah, I don't fuck with this. I think it's like physically impossible. Fire, man. We're gonna get into the next song, _S.
What's that? A letter. I wrote it yesterday to the boy I can't remember. I said that no matter where he is, I'll find him. One day. And when I stopped writing, I remember we made a promise. Something important. This letter is where it starts, I think. Wow. I hope he gets it. He will. Starts with an S.
Hey, it's giving me Two Hollis vibes.
I'll find him. One day.
Next song, 10 Perks. I like how it went into that. And then we got Hatsune Miku.
Tu perfume Hermes, estoy obsessed. I took 10 perks, manteniéndome en pie. Me pisan las off-white, just kill me. Son las 3, yo quiero hablar con vos, yo quiero hablar con Dios, yo quiero. Esto me mata, porfa respóndeme. Yo quiero hablar con Dios, yo quiero. Y si hay otra vida, ¿acaso esa respuesta me va a asustar? Y Dios, ¿me escuchas? Can you call me tonight? ¿Dónde vas? Ves que hay en cualquier lugar, en algún hotel. ¿Dónde vas? Ves que hay una noche más, otra tarde. Pasamos de watashi wa idoru de wakate.
Nah, this is fire. It's crazy, like the influence of like Japan has had on the world. Like I would say like top 2 influential cultures is Black American culture and Japanese culture. Like niggas love intermingling both like the aspects of I don't know why, but like hip hop and like just Japanese culture like collab, like they just go together so well. But two of the most influential cultures is Black American culture and Japanese culture, bro. 100%. And like when you mix like Black American culture and like hip hop culture with Japanese culture, bro, like it's like it becomes like something fucking amazing. Look at the most goated animes like Samurai Champloo, fucking shit, dude. There's actually a lot, man. Like I would even throw Cowboy Bebop in there because they use aspect of like jazz, and jazz was created by Black people, in America, jazz and blues and stuff like that. Fucking like I wouldn't say I don't know why I was thinking Full Metal Alchemist, but I gotta like get that out of my brain because that's not the case. Animes like Shin-Chan. I would even say Naruto, Bleach, 100% Bleach. If you wanna see some action, then you gotta be the center of attraction. Like, bro, like they always like got like some like hip hop or like some type of like and then you have like the Spanish influence too of like in anime too, like especially in Bleach. Bleach has a lot of like Hueco Mundo and stuff like that, like words like that. Like only like Spanish words, like that's some Spanish ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some Spanish shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of Spanish influence in Bleach and stuff like that. Even I was gonna say Naruto. Like a lot of niggas. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, bro, with MySpace and shit, bro. It was a lot of YouTube AMVs with either Linkin Park or it was like some fucking like lo-fi hip hop, two niggas fighting and duking it out type shit, you know, with the Naruto AMVs, bro, or like some rap music and shit. But same thing with Dragon Ball Z and hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, like definitely like Japanese culture and Black American culture definitely some of the most influential cultures around the world, 100%.
Just kill me.
Fire, bro. We're gonna get into the next song solo. Let's get it. This shit fire as fuck. fucking love this song, man. This song's fire, dog. Next song we'll get into is XQSI. I like the guitars and all that shit on here, man.
Y va, vuelvo a empezar, no guardo nada. Yo pirran, ya la dije, dejé de pensar. No soy contadora, me gusta sumar. Fast, fast, fast. Me gusta sumar fast, me gusta sumar fast. Porque sí, tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. Tengo todo el drip, todo el drip. Tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. That's what it is. Si en mi contra lo quieren usar, na, lo puedo negar. Me llama al teléfono un fan, creo que un día me van a matar. Si no me pega, vuelvo a tomar. Compro un hotel para descansar. Quiero que el dealer conteste ya. 5G yo quiero pegar. Si me muero mañana, nada va a pasar. 3 stars en el cielo me van a guiar. Miro pelis de terror, no me quiero acostar. Y si lloro una selfie, la voy a subir a Tumblr. Yo solo quiero mi parte. Se me pasa el día en bucle. Adam Sandler, repitiendo todo para enamorarte. Con un MP3, MP3. Porque sí, tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. Tengo todo el drip, todo el drip. Tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. That's what it is. Los ojos me llaman, yo le vuelvo a cortar. Tengo una shotgun, yo sé disparar. Todos mis traidores ya no duermen más. Tengo una espada en mi cuarto por las dudas. Tomo trama y no me va a contestar. Yo no jodo con su trending, me da igual. En el estudio jugando al Mario Kart. Si vos me das green light, yo mando porque sí, tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. Tengo todo el drip, todo el drip. Tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. That's what it is. Porque sí, tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. Tengo todo el drip, todo el drip. Tomé 3 Ritalin porque sí. That's what it is.
This is honestly, this might be one of my favorite songs on here. Next song I'm getting into is Cuervos. Let's get it. next song we're gonna get into is Tokyo Hotel with Young Beef.
Si te digo que quiero morir.
Yeah, I love the Linkin Park sample. That's fire.
Y si te digo que quiero morir, no es pa' que lo viste, baby, no voy a sufrir. Él me ahorca y me dice no te quiero herir. Dispara de una vez que me quiero ir. Coches japoneses, lo pisa muy fuerte. No tengo intereses, hace como 5 meses. Baby, no te estreses, me fui pero vuelvo a veces. Puta, yo te quiero a veces, pero Percocet, humo y Percocet. 50 yo en el pasaporte. No lo sé, dónde estoy no lo sé. Mucho aeropuerto, mucho desorden. Y es que la vida te dice para, pero lo que está pa' ti nadie lo para. Y es que el sufrimiento no se para, pero un cáncer sí que no se para. Me llama y me dice mala, no importa si tu novio dispara. Cuando la vida te dice para, de mi código no me separa. Ey, soy reto crack en héroe. Ey, tú eres un sueldito como babe. Oh, oh, ey, ey, ey. Come baby en la tienda baby. Ey, en Harajuku como Kanye West. En Dojo Barber cotecito fresh. Ey, y no le hay que las cuentas son muy fáciles. No le robáis ni el cariño a vuestra madre. Tú no estás detrás, no estás ni en fin de mes. Ahora soy un emo en un Tokyo Hotel. Un par de tuercas y me pongo bien. Y no ven ni a mi familia pa' que quiero friend. Percocet, Lini Percocet. 50 sellos en el pasaporte. No lo sé, dónde estoy no lo sé. Mucho aeropuerto, mucho desorden. Y es que la vida te dice para, pero lo que está pa' ti nadie lo para. Y es que el sufrimiento no se para, pero un gato sigue no se para. Me llama y me dice mala, no importa si tu novio dispara. Cuando la vida te dice para, de mi código no me separa. Y es que la vida te dice para, pero lo que está pa' ti nadie lo para. Y es que el sufrimiento no se para, pero un cáncer sí que no se para.
No, this one was a banger. We'll get into the next one, man. I can't pronounce this. Number 11, track 11.
En los ojos pero tranca que no es nada. Esto de la fama no es como yo esperaba. Ahora compro botes, antes robaba. Te lo juro, quiero estar mejorada. Antes no tenía nada y le buscaba la vuelta. Aprendí a robar, perdón, mamá, estaba suelta. Ese juego yo ya me lo di vuelta. Yeah, that's a fuck. Cocinando otro más, vendiendo en la fiesta. No tengo mucho más, mi tristeza, mi joya. Me dijiste es una etapa que lo iba a dejar atrás, pero no tenía razón. Yeah, bitch, me voy a cortar el respirador. No voy a vender por gramo el corazón. Pensé que lo teníamos todo, pero no. Sé, pero no. Sé, pero no. Le meto disparo con Kalashnikov. Tengo un alto rango, no soy perdedor. No cuadro ningún ángulo, me siento espectador. Hablé con Dios, hablé con Dios. Me dijo que mi lugar era otro mejor. Dame un tiro más, quiero estar tonto. Tengo diamante en los ojos, pero tranca que no es nada. Cuando pienso en papá, la verdad yo no sé nada. Pienso en mamá, ojalá me perdonara. Tengo ira.
No, she was definitely like on like the wave or a little bit ahead of her time with this album drop in 2024, 100%.
Tengo ira acumulada. Cuando hombro me traiciona, le meto una puñalada. Por tener mi reino me clavaría en una espada. Él me dijo que mi casa está embrujada. Yo miro el techo techo y me veo ahí colgada. Le meto disparo con Kalashnikov. Tengo un alto rango, no soy perdedor. No cuadro ningún ángulo, me siento espectador. Hablé con Dios. Me dijo que mi lugar era otro mejor. Dame un tiro más, quiero estar tonto.
Last song we're gonna get into is Tu Droga. Let's get it.
Cuando uno me traiciona le meto una puñalada. Por tener mi reino me clavarían una espada. Él me dijo que mi casa está embrujada. Yo miro el techo y...
marrón, no puedo dejarte, la mierda quise, robándole el Carrefour, éramos más felices, baby I miss you like the first day, y ahora soy creyente como fisura en mi heart, tengo fe digital, me van a depositar, tendría que parar, yo no sé parar, sos tan frío, sos tan frío. Yo tengo mi gente, mi culto. Muy rápido el cinto lo ajusto. Mi mente tengo en holocausto. La primera vez que me dijo que le sea fiel como a Cristo. Todavía me acuerdo de su tom ford. Baby, no sé por qué sos tan frío, tan frío. Hace tiempo no me siento tan bien.
It's probably one of her best songs I've heard so far. You could tell that she was like influenced by like Japanese, like, you know, like punk bands. Like this definitely gives vibes of like Japanese punk bands, bro. Like if you guys ever listen to like even like the second opening of Bleach, not the first one, but the second one, where he's trying to save Rukia from the Soul Society. When Ichigo is trying to save Rukia from the Soul Society, that like it has like that kind of vibe to it. And then also like when you hear like some of like the bands that like did music for like Naruto and stuff like that, especially what is it, Kung Fu Generations or some shit like that. They did the like I can't fucking speak Japanese. Like literally the only words I know in Japanese is ohayo gozaimasu, hajimemashite. That's like literally all I know in Japanese. But I cannot speak the language whatsoever. But mm, you could definitely tell that this is like hella Japanese. Like now that like I fully listened to the album, this has hella like Japanese like inspired, bro, and post punk, Japanese post punk inspired too, and Japanese punk inspired 100%. All right, but that was the last song on the album, man, dude. Shout out to Saramalacara. It like it's crazy, bro. The influence of Japan and the influence of America as well. Specifically, like, you know, Black American and like in the underground scene. Crazy the influence that it has on the world, man, and how people pick it up and like learn it and then like form it into like their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she did this very well, especially with intermixing like the jungle mix, the post punk, the punk, and the pop sound too as well, and the rock, all that onto this album. Fire display of creativity in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is the Scotty Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Peace out.